V Gravy has asked, please ask Scott about teaming with Hercules in Japan. What
Uh,
an underrated tag team.
Absolutely. Me and Herc, we had that style down to a T. He was the best partner I ever had. And Buff was right there with him. But we were Jurassic Powers. I mean, and it was a perfect time. You got the Steiner brothers, got the Hellraisers, you got Chono and Hasi, uh, Muda and Hasi were tagging together. It was awesome. And we had tag matches. We never had a miss. It was, and that tons of credit to Herc. They told Herc, they says, you can't wrestle just like Scott, just a little bit less than him. And Herc knew exactly what they wanted. And he taught me a lot. I mean, and the Steiner brothers, they finally got in the Hall of Fame, which is exactly where they belong. They didn't get the credit they deserve as a tag team.
No.
I don't care. Every match I've ever seen them have, absolute awesome. Every match I ever had with them was just the best matches you could possibly have. Then, Kinski and Hawk, I mean, Hawk came right in, man. I mean, he already, they used to be 3 minutes in a cloud of dust, right?
Mm.
We were doing 20, 25, 30-minute matches. Hawk was just rolled through. I mean, hell of a worker. Kinski was a hell of a worker. I mean, we had great matches.
I don't think Hawk gets enough credit, really, because I don't think that many people appreciate the early 90s for him, because I know Animal went out with the Lloyds of London back injury.
Yeah.
And then Hawk had, 4 years on his own, essentially, to sort of
Something
make
like
his
that,
way.
yeah.
And he's been a tag team guy the entire way. But in Japan, especially, with Power Warrior, wasn't it?
Right,
That he
yeah.
teamed with quite a lot. He did some serious drawing and some serious
Oh,
business in Japan.
absolutely. I mean, the people loved it, and I mean, and Kinski was a perfect guy because not that he needed it or anything, but it was a perfect where Hawk kind of mentored him. And I mean, you can't get a better one of the Road Warriors than anything is huge. I mean, we all wanted the Road Warrior pop. I mean, the response that they got forever was amazing. But I mean, those matches with Herc against the Steiner brothers, especially. I mean, we had wars, and we're the only main event All Americans ever in the Budokan, and we did about 40 minutes. And I'm telling you something, that place was just absolutely rocking. And a lot of it's got to do with Ricky and Scotty, because I mean, you see, like when they come to you with a match, they show you nothing but respect, and maybe this will come up a little later in the show, but nothing but and I mean, they come across, they say this is what and it's pretty much making you stronger in hell. And then but plus they got something on their mind too. I mean, I got a lot of freaking Steiner points. I mean, that means airtime, brother. And God, we wrestled them, I don't know, 50, 75 times, it seems like. And they never disappointed. They were just awesome. But and then I remember wrestling Hasi and Muda and with Herc. It was unbelievable. These people, and these Japanese guys, they're amazing. They're amazing workers. But yeah, Herc was perfect, absolutely perfect. You see, they wanted Bill Kazmaier for that spot,
Mm. That,
but
I hate to
Bill,
use the word work rate, but that would be a bit of a step down, wouldn't it?
well,
On
work
a,
rate, yeah.
yeah.
And plus, Bill didn't want to, which he has all the saying that in the world, didn't want to play. I was the main guy that they're pushing in that situation. He called me. We talked about it. Bill's a great guy, man. And then here's Herc, and Herc is just a little bit smaller than Bill, but he could go. And brother, that was a great time of my life, man, as far as really learned a lot, and just it's too bad that the Samoans, Sammy and Kokino, weren't still around because that was another tag team was just unbelievable to work with. But yeah, the tag matches in Japan were nuts, man, and they were awesome.